I'm going to say it again. Food stamps are a need, not something you should enjoy.
For a long period of time.
Period.
Make that clear.
I'm starting off with this woman. This woman has got to be the epitome of triflingness. And y'all remember, black people, white people are the number one people on Section 8, on food stamps. Black people just like to talk about it the most. Mm-hmm. But this woman is the epitome of low in America.
Okay.
Listen to this, man. I don't know why TikTok always do that.
So now, if you are on food stamps, you can only be on it for a certain amount of time. Well, I've been on food stamps and all my other welfare benefits for 13 years. So now they are telling me I have 90 days and I'm going to be kicked off of everything. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm not getting a job. I refuse to get a job. I have 6 kids. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to support me and my children. So I guess Trump's little $5,000 per child, I guess I'm just going to start popping out kids again. I've already been fixed, but I can easily ask my doctor to reverse it. Okay, so you either give me my food stamps and all my welfare benefits back, or I'm going to start popping out even more kids. And then what are you going to do? Then what?
So is this what you call white fatigue?
So
is this what you call white fatigue?
That is an N-word.
Because this is ridiculous.
That is a white N-word.
I mean,
listen, before we even go to the next one, did you hear this woman? Like the government owe her something?
Up.
You better get my food stamp. I'm gonna have more kids. What?
Whose responsibility is that?
What?
Since when?
What?
Since when did it become my responsibility?
Yeah.
To take care of you and your kids.
What?
When we over here working every day.
And she looked like she acting like somebody owe her something.
Girl, you better sit down.
You've been on food stamp 13 years and you ain't get no job.
And you proud about it.
Yo, I didn't even know they made humans like this.
That's Trump smart.
Let's get to the next one.
Trump smart.
Here we go. Another mindset. Listen here.
I'm fucking pissed the fuck off. They cut my motherfucking food stamps to $85 fucking dollars from $738. How the fuck that's supposed to support a household of 3? For a job that barely even support my basic needs now. Like, inflation is high and the bitch groceries is high as shit. I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, I'm mad as shit because how the fuck am I supposed to survive off that shit? So when y'all see me in the motherfucking store stealing stuff and that shit in my motherfucking bag, nicely act like you don't see shit inside your motherfucking business because this shit is going in my motherfucking bag and I'm walking out this motherfucking store with my motherfucking chest up and my head held high and I dare you to try to tell me amen.
Oh my God.
Because I'm gonna look at you like you fucking retarded if they go talk to Trump about that shit. For my kids, anybody that motherfucking voted for him, girl, fuck you or him.
Girl, raise your standard.
Stupidest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life.
Raise your standard. And look, somebody had put, help these dumb ratchets. And that's for the person that put in my comment section about they ain't heard ratchets. Here you go, somebody else using ratchets. Get out of my comments.
Help these minds. These people, so far we're on 2 people. The biggest problem these people have, they feel like food stamps is a part of their lifestyle.
And the thing,
food stamps ain't for your lifestyle. They were a temporary thing to get on your feet.
Please, not according to the
temporarily.
Not according to the leftist. They want you to be on it for life.
Yeah, you heard what she said.
Just because
you for voting for Trump. Just
please.
For your
child,
poverty
please, no,
food
you're not
stamps.
Ain't nobody gonna stop you but the popos, but the police. No, you don't pass go, and no, you don't collect your $200 because yo is going to jail. Lock her up. That's ridiculous.
But this ain't no lockup situation.
She said if she's in the store stealing, she's going to be stealing food walking out, and she dare you to say something. No, do what you do, but I could care less.
Emotional.
I could care less.
Emotional.
That just shows how low
Emotional.
and how ignorant you are.
Emotional.
When you can go and get a higher paying job, but you comfortable where you are. You're comfortable where you are, and you don't want to raise your standard. That's what that's about. Ain't nobody feel sorry for that.
Let's get to the next one.
Please.
You got to say some air because you're talking all the way out.
Baby, when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, you better start lying.
Bitch, that lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving.
Wait till a couple videos down to her to repeat her story. Watch.
And everything. Living lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job title? I say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application. It's just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And bitch, I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. Bitch, you don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth.
And you don't have to get on social media and tell your personal business. And we're gonna go down a couple videos where she's going. Well, it sounds like either she sound like she eating her words, or she made a video she made a fake video. But if this is a real video she made, then she had to eat her words. But let's keep going.
How dumb.
Why do people, somebody tell me too, why do people set up like this, just like a balling luxury thing? You literally came in the house, set your camera up to show everybody that you're getting food stamps. Food stamps ain't nothing to be proud about. It's nobody, I don't care if you're anybody on this watching you need food stamps or not. It's nothing to brag about. It's just something to use temporarily. It's nothing to brag about. It's not a reward. It's not a win.
Today is food stamp day, as y'all can see. I've been waiting for the 17th to come for so long, y'all. First, I didn't even think I was going to get them because I had been waiting for the approval. They had not sent me no papers saying like I was approved or denied. When I checked my card at 12 o'clock in the morning, I was happy as fuck. I instantly made me a damn Walmart order. As most of y'all know, I do not have a car, so I have to get everything delivered to my house. I got 60 items for $440. Now, this is not everything that I'm getting, but they, I guess, say that you can't go over 100 items. I gotta do 2 separate orders. This is the first order. Last night was the very last meal that I had to eat. And I tell y'all, I'm about to eat so motherfucking good tonight, y'all don't even understand. I'm about to make a whole motherfucking Chipotle bowl. For the people that got something to say about food stamps, baby, y'all mad because y'all can't get none. That's just that. As most of y'all know, I have 4 kids and they're under 5, so y'all know I'm getting a couple dollars from their ass. For the people that think that they too good to get food stamps, is y'all cool? Free food? Is y'all cool? This is all the things that I did get, y'all. This is just for the first order. Now, this shit do not look like it's $440. Shit nowadays is high as fuck. This is so many freaking items.
Is this the stuff that Kennedy, your boy said no more on food stamps? Look at all the trash food. Look at all of the junk food. Come on now.
I could have sworn that I had got way more shit than this, but then I had to remind myself, like, they made me put most of my shit back because they said I couldn't do over 100 items. Just know I'm about to be snacking my motherfucking ass off all motherfucking day. If y'all want to see part 2, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Love you guys. Today is food.
So the thing why I played that video is because she made it seem, she said, so this thing says 25 years old, single mother of 4, and food stamp day. Why? When did it become so okay to? First of all, I don't like the mindset because you accepted some semen deposits, and now this your right to be at the house with a bonnet on, or feeling like the government owe you. That is the stankingest mindset. I've heard people say that, and I just cannot resonate with your thinking when you got people out here living their best life and living wealthy and rich and doing what they want and buying what they want and do what they want. But you here
it's a complete
living your life for the food stamps. I can't get it. I can't get the thinking.
It is completely two opposite ends.
It's a short need.
The spectrum.
It's a short need.
But I mean, no.
That's a short need, not a long need. I can't clap for you
because you're a single mother and you got 4 kids. I'm sorry. I just can't give you the hand clap for that. That's a choice. It's called birth control.
Right.
You just say no.
And listen to these people starting what they saying about this though. Listen to it.
It looks like that the Trump administration is cracking down the usage of food stamps, and it looks like it's getting a lot stricter. So the change that I did heard when it comes to being eligible for food stamps is that if you are an able-bodied individual, there's nothing seriously wrong with you. You are able to get a job. that is actually one of the major requirements you must have in order to be eligible to be on food stamps. So that's one of the
And that's off the rip. You're supposed to have this already going.
things that the government actually are cracking down. So if there's nothing seriously wrong with you, you're not disabled or anything like that, you can get a job, you just one of those that don't want to work, you just depend on the government to take care of you, your benefits of getting food stamps will get eventually cut off because now it's required you have to have a job. This other change that really was shocking, it's kind of good but kind of bad at the same time, but it was also said that when it comes to using your food stamps, it's not going to work for junk food or sugary drinks. So if you one of the ones that like to buy a bunch of snacks for your kids, like cookies, chips,
Girl, we just saw
candy and sodas, Sprite Zero, whatever. If you're one of those that buys a lot of junk food stamps, it's not going to work for that. So sugary drinks and junk food is not going to work with your food stamp card. So that part is really shocking for me. And the reason why I say that because food itself is already high. And you want people to eat healthy and make better decisions when it comes to their health. But how about telling these corporations to drop down their prices to make healthier food more affordable? Because even a lot of people do eat out and spend less money when it comes to eating out, especially when it comes to their kids, than spending money on trying to eat healthy. A lot of times eating healthy is actually very expensive. So if you want people to eat healthy that's on food stamps, drop those prices down. So
I think Trump said that
one
what
thing
they
that's
trying to
shocking
do.
to me when I saw that you can't buy sugary drinks, sodas and junk food with your food stamps. You cannot do that anymore. So that's one of the changes actually was shocking for me. Now, being on government assistance is supposed to be temporarily, but a lot of people are abusing that. So it's kind of good that they're actually cracking down doing that, because leave government assistance for the people that really needs it, like the people that's disabled. I'm talking about the ones who cannot work, they cannot get around, they need the actual help. The ones that's actually on poverty level. They didn't have no choice. You don't know what was going on with them. Mm-hmm. So that's why I believe the people that's in that type of situation that should be on.
Or like you lost your job and you need something while you find another gig. That's
exactly.
all. That's what it's for to me.
Right, but a
little help in the middle
too. But honestly, there is still healthier choices that are not that expensive. You can go to the produce section, and many stores will mark their produce down that might expire a little sooner. They'll mark it all the way down, and frozen food is still going to be cheaper. Fresh frozen is going to be cheaper than buying the fresher produce. So you still can get frozen fruit, you can get frozen vegetables, and you don't have to buy the higher expensive brands that are frozen. You can buy the store name, the brand, whatever the store is. It's always going to be cheaper than your Bird's Eye, your Pick Sweet, or whatever. So, no, you can still buy healthy and still buy cost efficient.
On government assistance, but everybody else that just want to be lazy, want somebody to take care of them, want somebody to fund their lifestyle by staying on government assistance, that right there needs to stop.
Yeah.
So, but government assistance is supposed to be temporary to help you get you back on your feet. I know a lot of people on here are mad about that, but it is what it is. I'm actually glad seeing this happen. That's let people know it's time for you to get off your tail and go find a job.
Mm-hmm. Them be the ones that's fighting at Waffle House. That's what I see. When the women that, like I see, like the one we saw in the video before this, these your Waffle House fighting women, really low energy, low vibe kind of folks. They live for the lowest levels of things in life, and wish they want to look high in life, but they're on the low end.
Now, there's other change that's already illegal as it is, but some people do it anyway just to get as a side hustle. A lot of people sometimes just get on food stamps just to sell their food stamps. Yeah. So what they're also doing is cracking down individuals actually doing it. So if you get caught selling food stamps, they can cut you off from that too. And, some people do get arrested for that, something like that, which is actually illegal anyway. So, you got the person that actually got the groceries, but then also somebody made money off of it. So That's another change I did find out. What they're actually doing is cracking down people that's actually doing it. So if you get caught selling food stamps, you can seriously get in trouble for that, and you will get your benefits cut off from that. So you're able-bodied individual that's able to get a job. That's the only time you're eligible to even get food stamps. You cannot use your food stamps to buy sugary drinks or junk food. It has to be something healthy wise, so that way you can make better health decisions with your lifestyle. And also, if you get caught selling food stamps, they will take that away from you as well. So
right. So I'm gonna go on because you said this already.
Key points. Mm-hmm.
So let's go to the next, brother.
Trump said food stamps should be only for food. No sugar water, no soda water, no snacks, no Debbie cakes, no none of that. So if you out here going to the store thinking you finna go spend all your money on some party material, you're not. You done snatched it all away.
Let's go.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Food stamps should be for food. Food, things you can get full. Fill your belly up. Make sure you get a good meal for the night. Not snacks. Not for, girl, you bringing the juices? That's over with. Girl, are you gonna bring the snacks? That's over with.
Right.
Not for slumber parties for your kids. Food.
Mm-hmm.
Food. There's too many people out here who don't have food, and y'all using it for extra money to buy snacks and juices and sodas and Debbie cakes. And we don't want to hear all that. We want you to go out and spend your food stamps on what you can get, because it's already hard enough that motherfuckers can't get food stamps, and you get them, and then you spend all your money on snacks. No.
Exactly.
You hear about this? That's why they cut these programs for people.
The Republicans are in the big beautiful new bill are trying to bring reforms and to get able-bodied people that can work lowered with these food stamps. Because look, this is what's going on. This is what's going on, and I saw it because I know people that do this stuff. Over 100,000 in benefits, stealing, fraud, food stamps. This is what I'm talking about, and this is on the taxpayer. These people need to get off food stamps.
They own food stamps. They committed fraud. They didn't got 100,000 in benefits.
Were they on food stamps or were they working? Because I saw there was there was a person that was working for the
food company.
Yeah,
he was saying these
department.
people were on. They were scamming, but also that was hearing, like you said, people working for the department and they were stealing the food stamps, and they kept having to reissue people and stuff, but because they were taking it.
Here's my aggravation with food stamps and government assistance. When I was an E1, E2 in the military, got a brand new baby and a brand new wife, I did not qualify for anything but like WIC. We could get some formula for the baby, and we could get like some juicy juice and some cheese, but we couldn't get like no actual food stamps, like nothing else. We didn't qualify for it. My little measly ass poor decision to paycheck was not enough for us, but we couldn't get anything. But then I see whole ass adults that have literally lived off of food stamps, and they're upset because they have to actually work or show some type of qualification now. And I don't understand it.
Yeah, people out here want it and need it, and then you make it harder for people who can't get it. Now, this was the young lady that was just a minute ago. That was, y'all see right here on the, let me move my head. Well, maybe I can't see. So this is a young lady talking about you need to lie. And then I don't know if somebody
sent this clip to the food stamp department. That clip.
That's what I think happened. I think somebody sent that.
It's like, why would you even get on social media and
people
show your ignorance?
People feel like they have to tell it.
That I got on TikTok telling y'all about the food stamps. Mm-hmm. Do y'all remember that time I got on here and told y'all about the food stamps? Why the fuck did they turn my food stamps off? And I gotta pay back $35,000. They turned my food stamp off, and I gotta pay back $35,000.
Wonder why?
Now I'm fucking aggravated because how y'all didn't know I was playing on here? Y'all just running with shit. But the motherfuckers really turn my goddamn food stamps off, and I have to pay them back $35,000. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get that.
So she's saying on the other video she was playing, but she was actually on food stamps, but she was playing what she said on the other one about the lie.
Yeah.
$35,000 from? But I have to pay them back.
Your fault.
So y'all,
your fault.
Watch what y'all put on the internet, because everything is not for the internet.
Duh.
And I learned that.
So stupid.
Now I'm sitting here stuck, hungry as fuck, no food.
I don't know if she trolling.
And I don't got no fucking $35,000, so I don't know where they think I'm about to get that from.
I don't know if this sister, that was the last one. I don't know if this sister was trolling or she was serious. But
well, I mean, I'm not worried about that. I'm sure she'll figure it out. She a grown woman.
Yeah, when you full grown, you think sobbing to people to saying, you know, should have to deal with this. Well, I mean, you want that lifestyle the rest of your life?
This
is how you keep making these hood babies.
To yourself, especially if you're doing stuff that you ain't got no business doing. That's just common sense. But we know common sense ain't common. And, you know, once again, let's just be very clear. We don't have anything. Baby. We don't have anything against people who are on food stamps or who are on government.
Who need it?
Who are government.
I'm against you. You riding the system. I'm against you.
But if you are on it for a lifetime and you a grown, able-bodied person, that is a problem. It's a problem.
It is.
Period. Now, they were talking about some of the changes that happened, and pretty much there have been some changes, and then the young lady pretty much kind of gave you the updates, some of the updates. But it's the thing where the kid they're taking away your dependents. You know, now your 7-year-olds or 8-year-olds got to go to work. We saw some clips out there earlier about that, and pretty much the new food stamp law likely refers to recent changes to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, the federal program providing food assistance. These changes involve stricter work requirements and potential cuts to benefits. For example, the new law expands the age range for able-bodied adults without dependents who must meet work or training requirements to receive benefits. And that's just one thing. So if you all want to go and look it up, Google it, and get the real facts yourself. Don't just start going out there, putting stuff out on social media, and your information is incorrect. Understand what you're reading. And if you don't understand it, put it in ChatGPT and ask them to make it more easy for you to understand. Break it down, paraphrase this, summarize this, so I can understand what this is saying. But it doesn't mean half of what some of those people, not in this video clip, but other clips that are coming out that are circulating, saying that he's trying to, if you 7 years old or younger, you can't have a kid on food stamps. How stupid is that? No, he's making these sorry, trifling people become more responsible. Taxpayers' responsibility to pay for you and your 6 kids. Child, please.
Stop accepting semen deposits.
I mean, for real. It makes it's no excuse. This is 2025. It's called birth control or saying no. So it's no excuse. It's no excuse. You can go and get you a pack of birth control pills, see your doctor, honey. If that's the least. And there's so other many ways and forms of birth control, different techniques or devices that they have that you can use now if you don't want to take the pills. So, child, please be responsible.
We'll see you on the next one, man.